Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel. Today we will discuss another problem from NEET 2020. We will discuss this numerical from NEET 2020. Okay, at first read the problem, then we will discuss the solution of the problem. Okay, now read the problem.
A resistance wire connected in the left cap of the meter bridge balances a 10 ohm resistance in the right cap at a point which divides the bridge wire in the ratio 3:2. If the length of the resistance wire is 1.5 meter, then the length of 1 ohm of the resistance wire is. 4 options are given. Now we will solve the problem.
This is the diagram of a meter bridge. Okay, this is a meter bridge. We all know this meter bridge works on the principle of Wheatstone bridge. This meter bridge works on the principle of Wheatstone bridge. Okay, what is the principle of Wheatstone bridge? Suppose this is a Wheatstone bridge. This is a Wheatstone bridge and here a galvanometer is connected. And you can see 4 resistances are there in the Wheatstone bridge. This is the resistance P, this is Q, this is R, this is S. If the ratio of the resistance P and Q is equals to the ratio of the resistance R and S, then this is known as a balanced Wheatstone bridge condition. In this situation, the current through the galvanometer becomes 0. Okay, this is the principle of the Wheatstone bridge. We will apply this principle in this meter bridge. This is a meter bridge. This is the left gap of a meter bridge. In the question, you listen about the left gap and the right gap. This is the left gap and this is the right gap of the meter bridge. And you can see in the Wheatstone bridge, 4 resistances are there, P, Q, R, S. So if this meter bridge is working on the principle of the Wheatstone bridge, then also in the meter bridge 4 resistances are there. This is the resistance P, this is Q, and this is R, and this is S. And here a galvanometer is connected. This is the resistance P, this is the resistance Q, this is the resistance R, and this is the resistance S. Okay, in balanced condition, when the current through the galvanometer is 0, then what can we see? In the balanced situation, we can see that P by Q is equals to R by S. That is P by Q is equals to R by S. Here P means this resistance wire of length 1.5 meter. Okay, we are denoting this resistance wire as RP. Okay, and this is the resistance Q. So in place of P we can write that RP, and in place of Q we can write 10 ohm. And here R resistance means this length of the resistance wire of the meter bridge. So R resistance means, suppose this is A, this is B, and this terminal is C. So the resistance R from the meter bridge is equals to rho L by A, where L is the length of the wire, rho is the resistivity of the wire, and capital A is the cross-sectional area of the wire. So in case of R, the length is L1, and in case of S, the length is L2. And the rho and the A is same for this part or this part. Okay, so in place of R we can write that rho L1 by A, and in place of S we can write that rho L2 by A. So from here we can write that rho L1 by A into A by rho L2. This rho will cancel out, A will cancel out, then we will get L1 by L2. So here we can write that L1 by L2. Okay. So from here we know the ratio of the L1 and L2 is 3:2. So here we can write that, from this we can write that L1 by L2 is equals to 3 by 2. So here we can write 3 by 2. So now we can write that RP divided by 10 is equals to 3 by 2. So RP is equals to 3 into 10 by 2. This will give us 5, that is 15 ohm, right? So RP is equals to 15 ohm. RP means the resistance of this resistance wire, which is placed in the left gap of the meter bridge. So we have calculated the value of the resistance of that resistance wire which is placed in the left gap of the meter bridge. We already know the length of the resistance wire which is placed in the left gap of the meter bridge. The length was 1.5 meter. What was our question? In the question it was mentioned that the length of this resistance wire is 1.5 meter and we have calculated the resistance of this resistance wire is 15 ohm. Now in the question it was asked to get 10 ohm resistance, what will be the length of this resistance wire? Okay, from here we can see the relation of the resistance and the length of the resistance wire is directly proportional, right? When the length increases, the resistance increases. So from here we can write for 15 ohm resistance, the length of the resistance wire is 1.5 meter. So for 10 ohm resistance, the length will be 1.5 divided by 15 into 10. So from here we will get that 15 by 15. That is 1 meter. Sorry, it was asked for 1 ohm resistance. For 15 ohm resistance, the length of the resistance wire is 1.5 meter. It was asked in the question for 1 ohm resistance, what will be the length? We have calculated for 10 ohm resistance. But in the question, it was asked for 1 ohm resistance, what will be the length of the resistance wire? So we will just replace with by 1. The 10 will be replaced by 1. So here 1.5 divided by 15. So from here we will get from 1.5 divided by 15, we will get that 0.1 meter. This will be the answer. So from the option you can see the length, that is the answer, will be 0.1 meter, or in the option you can see 1 into 10 to the power minus 1 meter. So this will be the correct option. I hope this problem is clear to you. If you have any doubt, please write in the comment section. You will get more videos like this in this channel. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you everyone.